Okay, what's up guys? I'm back with another video. Sorry for the gameplay probably being bad. I mean, I don't know if I'm even gonna have gameplay again because I don't know what I'm supposed to, have in the background. I was considering having like CSGO, but I don't know if I want that. I mean, I don't really play CSGO, but I guess I'll install it just to do like bunny hops and shit or something like that because I can't surf for shit. Or I might just do Jump Force. Even though I absolutely fucking hate Jump Force, I feel like that could be a good backdrop because we're talking about anime. But today we're talking about my favorite manga of all time. Not the anime, because if you like the anime, then you're a piece of shit. I'm kidding, you're not. But we're talking about Gantz. This manga is so fucking good. Holy shit, this manga is good. Okay, so I'm gonna do, like I always do in these types of videos, a little short plot synopsis. So the plot is like this. The main character's name is Kureno K. I actually had to check it up, so sorry for that cut. His name is Kureno K, and he's like, bruh, it's just one day out with this, it's just one day and he's like going home from school and he's talking about how much of a loser he is and stuff like that. And then he sees like one guy then he sees his old best friend that looks like super ultra mega badass standing there. And then there's a guy right next to him that falls down on the train tracks and people think he OD'd on drugs or some stupid shit. So the main character's like, bruh, fuck this shit, I'm not going down. But then his like friend jumps down and he's like, bruh, come over here, fucking help me. And he's like, he just looks away, but then he just fucking, runs down and fucking saves him. But they cannot get up in time, so they get hit by the fucking train. So they die, and then they get sent to a room called Gantz. And Gantz is like, it's like every week they have to go, okay, let's just, Gantz is like, you get teleported to Gantz, and then there's a lot of like, you have to kill this alien, you have to do this type of shit, and there's one time when they have to kill a human, and when they've done their objective, they can go back, and if they get 100 points, I think it's 100 or 200, they can escape. I think it's 200. You can escape Gantz, revive somebody, or get an amazing gun. So that's basically the plot. A lot of people fucking die. And it's like every week, like once you've done this shit, you go back to your normal life, and that's probably my favorite part about Gantz, is them going back to their normal lives and, doing random shit. And just being like, oh yeah, like people are like feeling different about the show. Like K in the beginning, he was like, bruh, this is the only place where I fit in, I just want to kill shit. K, aka one of my favorite main characters. I absolutely love K. He starts off as an absolute dog shithead that should get shot in a fucking Amish village, but then later on he like takes the leader role, becomes like really nice, he helps everybody, like he gets the leader type, and everybody like likes him and shit, probably because he has the biggest balls, and that's when I really like him, because I don't know, he just has so much swagger. And also, a thing that I want to talk about, if you like, this show is probably one of the most, or mangas, I'm sorry, it's weird talking about manga. This manga is probably one of the goriest mangas I've ever read, except for Berserk and the healer shit. The healer shit, like, bruh, I always forget the name. The anime I was talking about yesterday. That shit, Gantz is child's play against that anime, but it's still really gory. I would say it's one of the goriest ones I've read. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I don't even know what to say about the show because it's so good. I think the best parts are probably like the plot twists, the characters. You never know who's gonna survive. You do not know if even the main character is gonna survive. Like, you never know. Like, there's one game where legit everybody fucking dies. I'm not gonna tell you who dies and if somebody survives, but I'll just say every single person fucking dies in the game, and it's just one survivor. Okay, I spoiled it, but it's just one survivor. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but that shit got me fucking being like, bruh, how? Just how? How could that happen? And always, every time that like the new game starts, there's always new and fun and characters, because there's obviously always new characters, because there are always gonna be people that die. Like just in the first game, like 3 people, I think 4 people survived in the first game. and there's usually only a few select people, and every time those people that survive, they always come back. They might get placed in another game, and the best part about Gantz is, as well, is we don't know what Gantz is. It's like a ball. I might put a picture of Gantz, but just to show you. So Gantz, it's like we don't know what it is. Like we don't know what's pulling them there, why they have to do this, why they're doing all of this. And it's so interesting. It's so interesting. Oh, I also forgot to talk about the suits. They have like special armored suits, kind of. The suits are like, when you put on the suit, they have like you like power up and become way stronger. Like no human could ever be as strong as you, basically. Like you can just punch, you can jump super far. But if these suits take too much damage, the suit will break, and then you're basically just fucked. Like you can't really do anything against these aliens without a suit. And sometimes people like bring the suit with them, but they don't have it on, so when they're teleporting back, they're just fucked, you know? Because like it's impossible to survive without the suit, dude. Like, or basically, I mean, the main character survives several times without the suits, but let's not talk about that, okay? Let's not talk about that. Yeah, like, I definitely, this is probably my most suggestible read ever. It is such a good anime, and if you watched his other work, Inuyashiki, the anime, or you've read the manga, this man is legit insane, and I love him. His art is exquisite. I think the only person, again, that has like the same amount of good art, or like, you know, same type of art style on the same level, it's probably the guy that makes Berserk and One Piece, Oda, because this art is insane. The gore is insane. It has so much balls, and it's so overly horny, by the way. This show is really, really horny. Like the main, also another thing that I want to talk about, the main character, okay? You know, in anime, you're like, the main character, he like finds a girl and he's like, I want to fuck her. Now, the main character in this show, he actually fucks her. There's probably one of my funniest scenes in the show. Or not, this is not the funniest, but this is one of the funniest. He's just sitting next to a girl, and the girl says, hey, you're pretty cute. And he's like, okay, so you want to fuck me? That's the main character, by the way. And they fuck. You know, it's pretty pog. And I think the best one is, why is the fat guy staring at you? And he's like, yeah, where's the fat fuck staring at you? And he's like, probably because he's gay or some stupid shit. It's good, like, it's so fucking good. I can't explain how much good it is. And the fucking opening, holy shit, that's the only good thing about the anime. The opening is a fucking bop. It's such a good opening. I'll play a little bit of it. It's such a...
Now listen, yeah, people put your guns on muscle, lay the land up. Hashiri mawate yatsu ra o gunshot.
10 out of 10. I can't really talk about the show without getting into without getting into spoilers. I might do like next week or something like that, a Gantz spoiler review, like talking about everything, but I want you guys to actually read the manga before that. But also I just want to talk about, like, is there any shows / games you want me to cover, because I will do it. I don't have that much. I have a shit ton of time on my hands, you know. I'm probably also gonna be streaming today if I get enough time. I don't know, maybe. Well, if you like this video, I don't know, leave a like, subscribe, kill yourself. Just do something. I don't give a fuck. Bye.